Okay, so today is day one of our new book called Run, Jump, Throw, The World of Track and Field. It's by Tanya Jackson and illustrated by James Bravo. As we read, we're going to be summarizing sections of the story because good readers summarize as they're reading, and so then they can check their understanding with what the author wants them to know. Okay, so let me share my screen here. Okay, and our goal right now is to practice active listening. So think for a second about what active listening looks like or sounds like. So active listening means that you're looking at the speaker, you're being quiet, and your body is still, possibly your hands are in your lap if you're not writing something down. Okay, so we're going to be practicing active listening. So for this unit, we are looking at summarizing. Our word power is about synonyms. And in writing, we are going to write a compare and contrast paragraph when we get to our writing day. Okay, so let's look through our vocabulary words. Hopefully you have already went through and done your, let me turn those down here so you can see it. Okay, so hopefully you went through and did your initial rating. So now let's just kind of go through the words. The first word is speedy. Speedy just means fast. Here's your example sentence. I like riding the speedy train that gets me to faraway places quickly. The next one is length. Length means distance. Kangaroos can jump a length of 25 feet when they are moving at full speed. The next word is usually. Usually means normally. I usually get up at 7 o'clock, but today I slept in and got up later. This one, hands. Now this kind of hands is not like hands on your body. This one means gives to. Like every afternoon, our teacher hands us our homework assignments. The next one is attempts. So attempts means tries. It took 3 attempts, but I finally memorized my lines and could say my part without stopping. And then we have, we have the word clear. Clear means go over, get past. My dog can run, jump, and clear a 4-foot tall fence with no problems. The next one is raised. Raised means made higher. Kendra raised her hand because she knew the correct answer to the question. And the last one is shoves. Shoves just means pushes hard. Like Margaret shoves her laundry into a bag when she needs to wash it in the laundry room. Okay, so we are going to, actually, I want to show you this, if I can find what I did with it. Here we go. So when we read informational text, we're going to use this TIGRRS process to help us find the important facts. The first step tells us we need to find the topic of the text. I can do a few things to figure out the topic of the text. First, I can read the title. So if I'm looking at my book and I'm looking for the title, I see the title is Run, Jump, Throw. Whoops. The World of Track and Field. It sounds like the text is about a sport in which you can run, jump, or throw things. I know that track and field is a sport that lots of people do. And I know that there are people who run really long distances in races. There are also people who sprint to see how fast they can run on tracks. I know a lot of schools have tracks to run on. I also look at the front cover and flip through the pages of the text to see if I can find any more clues about a topic. I see a lot of pictures of people in uniforms. Some people look like they're racing. Some people look they are throwing things. I think the topic of the text is track and field. Okay, so now that we know the topic of the text, we can move on to the second step of TIGRRS. This step tells us that we need to find the intent of the author. That means that we should figure out why the author wrote the text or what she wants us to learn from reading it. When I look through the pages of Run, Jump, Throw, The World of Track and Field, I saw a lot of headings about different events. There's several kinds of running, jumping, and throwing events. There are also several kinds of competitions. I think the author's intent is to tell me about the different things that you can compete in when you do track and field. When we read, we should look for information that tells us about different track and field events. When we read informational text, we use graphic organizers to help us sort information. The next step in TIGRRS is identifying which organizer we will use as we read. Let me look at the text. Let's see, I don't see any words telling me to compare or contrast. It doesn't seem that there are a lot of problems or causes and effects either. It seems like the text is full of main ideas and supporting details. So let me show you a picture. Okay, this right here is an idea tree. Let me stop sharing for a second. Oops, upside down. Okay, so this is an idea tree. So that's like what we're going to be using. Let me share my screen here. Okay. We use idea trees for main ideas and supporting details. I'm going to use an idea tree as I write down the most important information in the book. I know that the section of the idea tree that says topic is where I'm going to write the topic of the text, and we're going to write the main ideas of the text in the circles on the idea tree, along with small lines that are attached to the circles. I will write details that support the main ideas. When we are finished reading the text, we'll be able to look back at our idea trees to see the most important information that we learned throughout the text. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to make our idea tree. So in your journal, let me stop sharing here for 1 second. Okay, so in your journal, we're going to make an idea tree. So turn to a clean page, and you're going to go ahead and we're just going to get it set up. Actually, I think I'm going to draw mine and I'm going to take a picture of it. So look for the picture and then you can watch the next video.